So I saw a video currently trending about former governor of Edo State, Dan Oshomole. And according to the video, he is alleged to have locked down Terminal 1 um, um, because he missed his flight that was supposed to take him from Lagos to Abuja. According to the video, he came late, and the flight has already gone, or they've closed the boarding center, and then he decided to lock down the Terminal 1 so that other people will not go, and that's the video that's currently trending, and a lot of people are criticizing Oshomole for doing that. I'm not a big fan of Oshomole, even if he was the former governor of my state. I'm not a fan. I'm not his fan. But I don't think he's that. I mean, he's smarter than that to have locked, a whole Terminal 1 where other flights are boarding or other people need to board, just because he misses his flight. On the contrary, I think that's not the truth. Based on the information I've gathered and based on other people's opinion that I've heard, it is even said that that's not the case. So I understand that the video has come out and people are really currently, criticizing him. Yes, he's a sitting senator, he's part of the government, so he shouldn't do that. Also, I also heard that I think airpeace have currently brought out a statement or whatever. I'm not 100% sure of that. Saying a lot of things that Oshomole did this, Oshomole did that. I think we should listen to other people who were there. I heard from few people who were there, present in that location, and from what I gathered, what the video that we saw is contrary to what really happened. Yes, he actually misses his flight, and he held them to ransom, but it wasn't just because he misses his flight or he came late. We all know how airpeace behave. If you have never experienced that airline called airpeace, you would think they are good people. Trust me, because of how Nigerians are hyping them or making them believe that they are one of the best airline in Nigeria, those guys are misbehaving. Trust me. Those guys are misbehaving. I have had a personal experience with airpeace, and in fact it was a flight from London to Nigeria. Okay, I flew from London to Nigeria and I was supposed to go back. Now I have checked in, I've choose my personal seat, as in the seat that I wanted, and on the day of the boarding I was checking in. I got to the checking in center, and they took my whatever and they had a look at it, gave it back to me. I didn't even observe, I didn't check anything. I saw that they wrote something. I didn't even have a look at what it was. So when I was about to check in, or when I was about to board, they called my number. I was just going in. They took the card from. They said they should have a look at my card. They had a look, and then they saw, they said I wasn't boarding now, and I'm like, why? I looked at it and I saw that they have changed my boarding seat to something else entirely. I choose my seat. I checked myself in by myself, but airpeace changed my boarding seat, and I complained to them, and they acted as if I wasn't saying anything. They were so rude. That was the day I made up my mind that aside from local, I can never fly airpeace international. A lot of people have had experience with airpeace. Airpeace is the only flight that as soon as it's time to get to a December period where people are thinking of traveling, airpeace will increase their flights. Airpeace that belongs to an Igbo man, and Igbo people are supposed to be, happy that, oh, when it is time for them to fly December, they should have something, no. Opposite. Totally opposite. A lot of people have missed their flight. In fact, airpeace have cancelled flight time without number. You come early, you understand, time without number, airpeace have cancelled their. So in conclusion, I just think they are trying to, get sympathy from the public and make because everybody know that, oh, once you say something bad about, an office holder or maybe a senator or a governor, and then everybody will want to criticize them. And that's what APC is taking advantage of. Trust me, I don't think what they are saying is actually what happened. I heard that even Oshomole was standing with the people. I heard, in fact, from the information I gathered, they wanted to give him a VIP treatment. You understand? They wanted to give him a VIP treatment. They wanted him to, even after, the whatever has closed, they wanted him to go into the flight like that. You get, but he stood by the other people who also, they also said, oh, they have missed their own flight and all that. He stood by them and said, no, everybody else here are also supposed to travel and all that. So he was actually fighting for the people. From the information I gathered, I'm not sure if it is 100% correct. So I heard the likes of Very Dark Man coming to criticize Oshomole and calling him all sorts of names and all that. I think, we should hear from him, or, hear from other people who were there before we start criticizing. You understand? Yes, everybody have their own opinion to this, but trust me, sometimes we also just need to hear from other people because they are humans as well. Airpeace are not the best flights. They are not. Their customer service is very poor. Their staff sometimes are, they are very rude sometimes, and they don't care when they want to cancel their flight. They don't care. They don't care. So why would someone care about them as well? I know they are our, we have to patronize our own, but trust me, the customer service, I experienced on my flight from Lagos to London was very, very poor. Trust me. And I told myself I will never fly them international again. Honestly. So please, before we judge, let us hear from the both side and actually be sure that what those guys are putting out there is the truth. Before we just conclude. Like I said, I'm not a fan of Oshomole. I don't support Oshomole, but I think what they are saying out there is not the truth. Yeah? Peace and love.